Thank you. My name is Christopher Mattox. I am the author of the Aiden Lightbourne Adventure Series and the creator of the character Aiden Lightbourne. Glad to be here. I started Aiden Lightbourne as an activity for an 8th grade class I was teaching. It began as a way to teach vocabulary. I would embed the definitions of our SAT words into the story. The students would have to read and identify that definition and then replace it with the vocabulary word. Pretty simple activity, I thought. But what really ended up happening was they ended up loving the story. And they ended up asking, Mr. Mattox, when are we going to do part 2? When are we going to do part 3? And before I knew it, I realized that I had something. I realized that I had a story. And so I wrote it. And then as I started writing it, I realized that I couldn't just have a story, but it needed to have a purpose. And I thought about what I wanted my students to take away from it. And what that really was that they are capable of so much more than they ever could think. The potential that resides inside of our students, inside of our children, is amazing. But they got to learn how to tap into it. And so really what Aiden Lightbourne and all the stories are about, the underlying theme is about reaching your maximum potential, right? So then how do we do that? And we do that through mentoring, through allowing ourselves to be mentored, through allowing ourselves to be taught. We reach that maximum potential by taking the time to sit at the feet of people who've been there and done that and hearing, right? My mom used to tell me all the time, you don't have to learn so hard if you would just listen to what I'm saying. And so that's really what Aiden Lightbourne is all about. It's a story of a young man who learns how to maximize his potential by putting himself in positions to be mentored and to be taught by masters, right? And that's what our story is. And it just so happens to have some cool factors sprinkled in there that young people and readers of action-adventure stories like. You know what I'm saying? So pick up a copy, share it, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.